I won't to the pursuit of truth. As you can see, I'm feeling that great still. I'm depressed, I'm stressed, I'm angry, I'm anxious, I'm all these things. It just makes me, every aspect of my life except my wife and my children, I have issues with. Or they're causing me stress, as I say, depression and anxiety. That seems to be humanity at the moment. And imagine my issues are minuscule compared to those people living in poor countries who are never going to get to taste the life that I'm going to get to live, have the health care that I'm going to have the job opportunities, have the money, have the disposable income to buy things every now and again, own a warm house, have 3 meals a day. So why should I be complaining? But I guess the thing is, it's all relative, isn't it? The only thing I can feel is my own existence, my own individuality. And it's like, and with all this cost of living things, everything's so expensive, you know. Where I'm going to get money from for things. What with the electricity going up, trains, petrol, food. Always trying to find deals, and there's no deals anymore because all the companies are running out. Everything seems to have all taken place at once, and it's all been constrained by our own stupidity of keeping a system that doesn't work, a system that restricts humanity because it restricts our ability to do things based on the amount of money we have, or based on the amount of gold we have that we've stolen from other countries in the first place. Always set up a system where we're going to rate how much each country's money is worth, even though it's the same piece of wood from a tree. How stupid we are. And then when you look at the way things work, the way the system works, the way that, you know, like with Boris Johnson, etc., known liars who have been removed from jobs because of lying. And yet that type of person has no kind of shame that, you know, or thought that I shouldn't go for such a job because, you know, I've already done that before. And they're always the one that are given it. I don't get it. The people who shouldn't be trusted are trusted, and the people who should be trusted aren't. But that seems to happen in lots of different fields, not just in politics. You see that all the time. I just don't get it. What is the reason? What is the reason for this benefiting people you know are not going to do the job? Like Boris Johnson. How did someone who, you know, got sacked for lying manage to get the highest job in the country, the Prime Minister of this country? Why did so many people vote for someone that they knew was a liar? Why did the committee, 922 committee, put him in that position? Why do those powerful people in the Conservative Party management reward someone who shouldn't have been rewarded, who should have been got rid of rather than rewarded? There must have been someone there much better who could have been trusted, who does everything that needs to be done and that would have done a better job for the country and not make us a laughingstock and not being all these scandals at the moment. But that's the way it works around the world. Maybe that's another fault in the system, that those people above, maybe they don't have that moral compass, and that's why they do help those people, maybe because they know those people are going to help them as well to do the nefarious things and do all the things that they shouldn't be doing, the illegalities that happens all the time. I know it from my own experience, having jobs where I saw it happen. You know, people who got promoted to be, you know, one of my first jobs, got promoted to be a manager, and yet he was known to be so lazy. But the reasoning that I was told was because that was the way to engage him, to give him that position. Then suddenly he did start working when he was a manager, but when he was a worker, he wasn't. So maybe there is some method to the madness, to get some potential out of people by giving them more money or giving them more responsibility. I don't think that always happens from works though. And I know from, the discrimination that and why people favour certain people and friends and people they get on with, people that have got their backs or working in their businesses and etc. There's lots of that going on. And also with I know my wife, she always tells me how when I'm not with her, she gets treated differently just because she's Black African. That's the world we live in. Imagine, even in this day and age, even in a country that claims to be multicultural and claims to have got rid of all these things, that's the problem. My daughter has autism. When she went to an optician, when they told her, because she was crying, she had autism, he rolled his eyes up in the air. That's the world we live in. It's too much sometimes. Take care, easy, rest in peace. I've had enough. I don't know. It's always going to be the same, always the same no matter what.